Here's your WNEM TV5 news update.
Good evening, everyone. I'm David Custer. Here's a look at the stories we are following tonight. Today was day 2 of the hearing that will help determine whether Shytour Williams ever has a chance at parole in the death of Karen King. Williams and his older cousin August were sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole in 1997. Shytour Williams was 15 years old when he took part in the crime, but during testimony yesterday, August Williams said he alone kidnapped, raped, and murdered King, not his cousin. A Saginaw County judge hearing from both sides in a Miller hearing to determine whether Williams should get a lighter sentence, which could potentially give him a chance at parole.
We believe that a life without sentence is appropriate.
He has been punished. He has been held accountable.
A decision is expected January 10th. New tonight, a Roscommon man convicted on child pornography charges. Police began to investigate 49-year-old Scott Lancey after he impersonated an EMT at a high school football game and accompanied a student to the hospital. Now, following the game, another student came forward claiming he saw child pornography on Lancey's phone when he was house sitting for him a few months prior. Lancey is a serial offender with 7 prior convictions. He'll be sentenced February 3rd. Flint police ramping up patrols ahead of the Halloween weekend. Chief Terrence Green says he plans to have 12 extra patrols out on streets, plus eyes in the sky from the city's new helicopter.
It's a relief. It's just another piece of equipment, a major piece of equipment that's going to help us battle and fight crime.
Green hopes the extra resources help keep the notoriously crime-riddled nights violence-free. And now here's Brian with your forecast.
Thanks very much, David. Going into the weekend, well, at least on the near term here, we're going to keep things locked in this same dreary weather pattern that we saw all throughout the day on Friday, courtesy of still this sprawling storm system over the eastern half of the U.S. Embedded in within that now are actually 2 smaller areas of low pressure kind of orbiting around the circulation here. But the end result is going to be more periods of light to moderate rain rotating in across lower Michigan as we head throughout our Friday evening into a good chunk of the overnight period, and then slowly dialing it back to a few lingering showers as we head on into our Saturday. So hour-by-hour forecast going from 8 o'clock to midnight, just more of that same rain kind of piling in from the southeast from time to time. Gradually tapering off toward more spotty showers as we head throughout the overnight period and into the start of our Saturday morning. We'll keep a few of those lingering showers in play really throughout our entire Saturday here, as generally cloudy skies linger still on the backside of this system. No major change from 3 nor even to the 6 o'clock hour. But then as we start to head toward tomorrow night, midnight, especially in a lot of our inland locations, we'll start to break into some clearing skies, which should eventually find their way into the eastern thumb as we start to head in toward our Halloween morning. You see there through midday on Halloween, potential is there for a few sprinkles, but these are not going to be heavy showers by any stretch of the imagination, and I expect the overwhelming majority of us to get through our Halloween completely on a dry note. In the near term, though, as we head into the overnight period through the first half of Saturday, we will see an additional roughly 1/10 of an inch of rain or less in most locations, possibly a little bit higher than the 1/10 of an inch mark, closer to the Flint metro area and into parts of the thumb, but very light rainfall amounts at this point, just enough to keep things dreary. 46 the overnight low tonight. Occasional rain, continued breezy with northeast winds 10 to 20 miles per hour. Mostly cloudy with lingering showers and a high of 53 on our Saturday. And of course, speaking of our Saturday, we got a big game going on in East Lansing for tomorrow as the Spartans host the Wolverines for the in-state showdown. Battle for the Paul Bunyan Trophy kicking off at noon. Mostly cloudy in East Lansing with a high of 52, temperature that is of 52, and then heading toward the mid-50s as we roll later on into the game. And a sneak peek at your trick-or-treat forecast for Halloween, looking good during the afternoon. Variably cloudy as we head from 4 p.m. into the 8 o'clock hour, with temperatures starting in the 50s and heading toward the 40s. And like I said, I can't rule out a sprinkle, but I don't expect anything that's going to make for any major issues during trick-or-treating. Beyond that, though, once we flip the calendar over to November on Monday, we're not looking back. Bottom drops out with highs in the 40s Monday through Friday. Some stray shower chances here and there, but a decidedly chillier start to the new month.
Remember to tune into WNEM TV5 on air and online 24/7 for the latest news, weather, and information.